Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's a Thirsty Thursday, and we have a Nilfgaard deck for you. We're calling this Imposterquax, because why not? I'm making one last change. I misdid this. Um, just because we want to have so many locks. Okay, we're adding in a collar. We've got Hunting Pack in here, Van Morlehem Hunters. Now, if you want to, you probably switch them out for Magna Guards, and then add in Imperial Brigade as well. But I just like the non-stop use of locking. We're going to use Albrecht often for just good synergy and good thinning. Artorias is going to get us more thinning with the Hunting Pack. Then we got Coup de Grace, Joachim, Vautier, Damien, and Hieroquax to pull out either Vautier or Damien and just wreck nerds. And then Kahir with Fifion to dash dreams. Saw this get played or a similar version to this and thought to myself, I want to do that. Let me play. As always, PSA, just make sure to activate whatever outfit you are working on just so you get the maximum points. I got that Eye of Nehelani, so that's cool. Almost have my Ancient Cube, which I think is the coolest. But the Eye of Nehelani is also pretty awesome. And then my Cosmic Aura, because I've played a lot of Gwent. All of those of us who just want to be reminded that we love Gwent, get you some. Nilfgaard is trash a little bit right now. You guys know I feel that way. The counters for them are just hard, strong counters. Gyrden is brutal. But Imposter gives you some flexibility to just go ahead and steal your opponent's largest card with Vautier. Everybody kind of sees it coming. I never saw the final play from that other deck, so maybe I should have just waited to see everything he had. But I'm not hating my options here. I like a Hieroquaxes in early rounds typically, but here we're gonna go ahead and save them. Oh, we do have Artorias. We do need to lock something in order to get maximum value. Then Menno works really well on the battle preps or onto tourney jousts. But if we don't have Coup de Grace, then that's typically the one we're looking for. I love locks because you're just able to say that was a great play. I really respect that play. I'm going to erase all the value that you have on that play. Now the Dunka comes out. She's not pre-boosted. So this is a little clunky for the opponent. We can just go ahead and use Assassination and erase Dunka. And now Van Hamar looks really good here as a 12-point play to just erase this Double-Thana Sentry. And just kind of put this in the bag. Now, typically I like the Artorias for the Hunting Pack. But here we're just going to go for another Alba Armored Cavalry, because I value this lock so much. And we're just going to keep with this Alba Armored Cavalry. That way he doesn't know the other locks are coming. I typically don't see that many Purifies. If really any nowadays. So awkward that the one game we go into actually has a Purify. So who would have known? So the opponent values this. They go ahead and boost her up. We're just going to kind of put the dagger in the chest, so to speak. And we're going to go ahead and play Joachim. It is a bit risky, not knowing what we're going to get. But you know, we love risk. So the other thing we could do... Well, let's do this. We go ahead and damage the Dryad Matron. She'll get boosted by 1. At most, I'm guessing. So we'll go ahead and steal her. We'll shut down the synergy. Oh, she's gonna get boosted by 1, and then dagnabbit. Why can't I make good plays anymore? This is awkward and not my best game. We're patient here. We have enough plays to kind of catch up and take advantage of the opponent. Now, the great thing about these movement decks is Gezras has just so much value over time, and Imposter just goes ahead and shuts that down. And that's exactly what happens here.
There's a great deal to be learned.
So we have two ways of skinning this cat. Number one is just go ahead and stealing this Gezras, which is probably what I'm going to do. I don't have a guarantee of getting the Damien here. It could be the Vautier, so there's some risk to that. But I am okay with that.
No point in showing this. No point at all.
I knew you would ask for this.
And we do get the Yrden out, which was what I was hoping to do. So I'm obviously you can't know what your opponent has, but I'm happy to see the Yrden pulled. And we keep Damien, which is a little lucky for us. I'm guessing the Mullane is going to come down onto the Vautier. Which otherwise doesn't make a ton of sense to me because the opponent doesn't make enough points. We're just going to go ahead and pass. Gezras is good value for us. He's going to move back to melee and do some nice damage. So their Gezras is going to move. He'll do some melee damage here. But we're armored, so it's not going to be a ton. And you see the opponent having to use another leader charge there. But able to get enough value with the movement and the boost. They're able to close out this round, but again, I'm happy with that. The trade for the Yrden is quite nice. We kind of get skewered no matter what we do here. So we're going to just go ahead and play this single side of that well. I think I value the lock more than this tempo. This game. At this point, it's not really thinning for me, right? So, kind of skewered all of our thinning plays. Albrecht is awesome carryover. If you don't get off, here we get all the stuff. Only thing we're really missing is Roderick, but we don't really need him this game. We're gonna finish. And now I do want to just try to get out often right away. That way, when I play my Joachim's, it will find the Morlehem Hunter and the Hunting Pack, and we don't miss out on this value. So we're just going to start with Albrecht here. Move often to the top. And for those of you who aren't familiar playing with Nilfgaard, Joachim is never going to find Roderick because he only finds non-disloyal units. This is super awkward. I must have bricked really heavily here. We don't really need it yet, so we're just gonna be patient. Let me get Fifion down. Oh, we can place Kahir. Might have another movement in hand. paired with leader charge makes it really difficult for us to kind of keep up. Just gonna go for Joachim here. And this is just purely because Guerilla Tactics threatens both Kahir and Damien. Stiga moves their own units. Not a big deal for us. And this replay is going to get us about more than Hunter. We'll go ahead and lock down this Cat Witcher. And you can just see, we're just able to throw up so much value so quickly. The question is, what's best for us? I actually think Damien might be a little bit better here. So I'm just kind of deciding which one to go with. We still have so many locks available. Artorias getting us that 5th lock. Leader getting us a 6th with a potential 7th in tow. This is super strange. I never see this many purifiers. Cool, I guess. Trying to get them to use this leader charge on themselves. We have 3 armor on 3 units right now, so that works out well for us. This is a good move for them to move them to the melee row.
Few poachers dare venture into the Von Borlohum's wood.
Gezrus is out. Jordan's out. Heatwave's out. Boar is late and Boar is clunky. Here kind of future-proofs us against whatever this is, if it's good value. And I am uproariously happy at that decision. You just need to hold it for one more turn. Just fine. This is just like just not enough value for them. They're gonna get really close here. Oh, I am no Nilfgaardian. There you saw, just able to just string together so much value in plays. No, I think one thing you could do if you really wanted to is probably trade out for another bronze unit. I like the hunting pack consistency, but we are a little light on units. I'm actually going to go ahead and do that. Use like a magnet division just to get a little bit better value here. And then if I could squeeze in brigade, I probably would have otherwise. So like if you wanted to switch these out for brigade, that would also make good sense, I think. I think this is just a little bit better. We just got into a situation where had we actually thinned how we wanted to, we would have run out of units for Joachim. So Alzur's Thunder was super weird to see held on to. But I have to say, I'm actually really pleased with how this deck played against a strong removal Scoia'tael deck that has a lot of value. So I do think this was a pretty strong counter to that. Precision Strike might be a little bit more awkward for this deck, just because it has so much more precision. We're gonna dig for Artorias here. Get him, so we're gonna put that back. I generate all these cards, and for what? Yeah. This is bad. I got all of my golds, and I don't want all of them. We're just gonna start off with Joachim, because why not? We get the status proc on the Joachim. Getting Albrecht was super lucky. I don't know. It would have been the hunting pack actually would have been okay. Then we get an extra lock out of the Artorias. We don't have coup de grace. I was actually just really praying for a coup de grace onto Menno. Or rather, a Menno onto a coup de grace. But here, we have enough lock and damage options that we can use coup de grace for its other options. This is weird. I'm not sure why you would do that.
The senses can be fooled easily.
So we don't have the guaranteed hunting pack because we have 4 different bronzes, so you do have a chance of not drawing it. But Van Morleham Hunters would have still played for 5 points with the bleeds. Gotta take a little, take some chances, live dangerously. And we're already at 36 points, so at this point we're just kind of just shutting down everything the opponent's able to develop. Ruining hopes and dreams. Wherever this goes to, we're just going to delete them.
Tell me what you've got.
I mean, Vanhamar might be somebody you want to hold on to just in case you need to use Imposter to erase a unit. I don't really feel the need to do that here. Question is how much removal they're running. It's kind of impossible to know. Oh, there's Menno and Ku, ironically. Okay, so right now, a Imposterquax and another card will be the option from Roderick. I'm actually really pleased with this hand. Maybe a Magnetovision would be the only way to really upgrade this. So here I'm just going to use Menno on the battle prep. Might be a chance that I would want to use some removal. I'll probably just pass if that happens. If Dunka comes out really early. Notably, we can clone Dunkas. Though we don't have any Scoia'tael units, so it's not usually a good way to do it. Because she only... I'm sorry, to explain that, Dunka only boosts Scoia'tael units in your hand. Someone's company is really weird here. Don't personally understand that. There's just not a reason why. So I'm actually going to go for Fifion here. We could drop down a Kahir. Fautier. Use Roderick onto the Imposterquax is actually kind of what I'm thinking. Ugh. Roderick is not a good use for this coup, though, just because we only have 2 gold cards and we're going to be getting them both out right away. Okay. So typically I'd be concerned about locking his Treant Boar, but in this scenario, we have a couple options. We can just use Imposter to lock it out and get a copy of it, which is what I'm honestly thinking about right now. I really, really want this Imposterquax right away. I want to see what this card is. I'm happy with that pull, so we're going to go ahead and lock this Treant Boar. We'll steal a copy of it. Best case scenario, he has, for him, he has a Heat Wave, and then he can kill this Damien with this Precision Strike, but that means the Treant Boar is going to be running wild over him. Anything's possible. But we'll be able to get out the Kahir and the Vautier if that's the case. Although we haven't seen any removal. Wow, it just gets better and better. Just gonna kind of clean up this row, remove some units. We'll get the boar back, and then the turn after that, we'll use coup de grace onto this boar. Probably would have been a better move to do that right away, but we are where we are. Oh, man. But we're letting the boost go because it's just more value for Kahir. Yes, a reset would be dastardly. At that point, we kind of have to say kudos to you. We don't have any passive engines. Kahir would be kind of the closest thing, but we rely on his Dryad Matron to get value. Do love the premium version of these. Terrifying. Very terrifying. Alright. So 1 ping against this boar. Which is odd. Ah, Great Oak goes for the kill. Very nice. Alright, so here we're going to go for the Van Morlehem Hunter. Set the bleed on the boar. Just to give us some more options. Well, we're probably going all in here. Pushing for the 2-0. Menno being pre-boosted makes it really difficult for him to use his Precision Strike. Here's up in value now too.
I admit I lost my temper. Lost it bad.
This is really good value. I know why people like Gaetan. He doesn't get him anything that he wants. If he wanted anything, it was damage on this Menno.
Proceed according to plan.
But now we get a copy of the Great Oak and steal the Great Oak. And it copies for 9 because it's boosted by 2. And then we're going to steal over this one. So it's a 17-point play. The opponent loses 8 too. Or we can just steal the Gezras. That's an option too. But I am personally leaning towards lock the Gezras. Steal the Great Oak. Steal the Great Oak. And now we're just going to copy this tree on board because we're dicks. Like, we get coup de grace back again since they haven't played it yet, so might as well go for the death blow. No reason not to. I'm just going to put it on melee. That way the opponent can't get value from his precision strike. Oh, just really forcing them into a skewered situation here. I don't know, friends. We might have done it. We might have made Nilfgaard great again. Oh, seriously, that's like the best. That's like the best thing they've ever done is add that line. The usurper. Just my opinion. Oh, and they breaked into Sentinel. Just sad. And they do get the other one out. They just missed this. They go to 49. They go to 49. Oh. They squeeze it out. Man, Squirtle just is that good right now, huh? Alright, well, we have no good cards. They have no good cards. Probably want one of those options. And there's my son right on cue. I mean, just as we're finishing this video. And I've got to start packing. For those of you on YouTube, this might be one of the last times you see this beautiful bookshelf in my background. I'm doing a bunch of recordings today. That way I can have everything popped up next week. And I'll be moving next week. So, exciting, terrifying. Sad to leave this place I've lived in for quite a while, but pretty good. He's not going to get boosted, so just going to deny him value just in case any of these are like Nature's Rebuke or something like that. Alright, this is perfect. He's going to move, boost him, and then he's going to come down, kill him. Set him to melee, and he'll damage his Dryad Matron. And then the melee row gets resolved first, so this Magnetic Vision will get boosted by 1. I feel like I'm in tournament play. Like, this is just, like, excellent value from both sides. This is going to be a... I think we lose by 1 here. We lose by 1 point because this matron gets the boost. Excellent. Well played. Very well played by the opponent. I mean, well drawn. But good games. I think you guys saw that awesome win early on. I think this deck is quite good. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And until next time, good luck on the path. Get out there and keep on Gwenting. And for your information, I move tomorrow if this goes up on Thursday as it should. Talk to you later.